What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Will back again, here to do some pitcher projections. Today is August 22nd, um, Friday. Yesterday wasn't so good. We were 0 for 4 on our picks, but the statistics, 66%, wasn't all that bad. Um, Before we get into the recap, I'm gonna ask you to like, comment, subscribe. Um, and if you want access to these picks, there's three ways to do it. Dub Club, use code UNK, UNK. You get half off your first month. The YouTube tier 3 and executive tier. Link is in the description. You have access to the home run plays and more. The Discord is popping. The community is growing. It's real hype, guys. All right, so let's get into it. Yesterday, 12 for 18, 66%. Let's look at some of the sellers. First off, Patrick Corbin. He couldn't get 3Ks, bro. Like, he was stuck on that 2. I'm watching the game. I'm like, bro, come on, man. He could not get 3. Patrick Corbin. Next, we got Kershaw. Um, Fucking Colorado been balling, man. What the, bro? Another one. He hooked us. Maybe I was reaching, you know, 3. All right. Then we got this Gil character. He couldn't get 4. I'm like, damn, what the hell? Giolito got his barely. I didn't think he would get his either. I'm like, damn. So it wound up being Gil that didn't get it. Alexander, another one that hooked us right on that 3, bro. If I'd have went safe, you know. But whatever, the read was off. Brandon Young, bro. 1K, like, come on, man. He really, that was the biggest disappointment of the day. And then Boyle, I faded him, and he got that 5, bro. So that's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? We're gonna bounce back. It's Friday. Well, let's get it. Let's review the report from yesterday. Um, Here it is. The pick of the day, trash, because Boyle exceeded expectations. That Perkins call was on point. That read was good, but Boyle, he overperformed. So pick of the day did not cash for us. Like I said, Boyle overperformed. The Perkins call was a great one. As performance of the day, like I said, man, Brandon Young out in Baltimore, 5.1 innings pitched, 9 hits, 7 runs. He earned them all. 2 walks, 1K, bro. And he let up 2 homers. The pitcher of the day was Manea out at the Mets. He had 4.2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 8 Ks, bro, and no homers in 4 innings, 8 Ks. That was impressive. So he gets the nod for the pitcher of the day. Our live parlay build, as you see, Corbin, Kershaw, Gill were my not, I was 50%. So half my picks was good, half of them was bad. All right. The safe play. Once again, man, Gill, Brandon Young sold us. I thought that would be safe. It wasn't. And spicy, because I'm like, oh yeah, he'll go over, right? No. Sonny Gray. I thought he would, I mean, 6 isn't bad, but I went spicy. It was plus money, both of these. So that's why it was a spicy play. It was, so that's the recap of yesterday. Let's get into today. Our matchup of the day is that Royals Tigers matchup, guys. Kansas City, Detroit. That's gonna be a good game. All right. You got Burgert versus Casey Mize. That's gonna be a good game. It's a division matchup. Casey Mize is one of the top 5 strikeout pitchers of the day. Rounding out the top 5, we got Wu, number one, or it was Wu, but they took him off the list. I don't know who it's gonna be now. Like it was Wu yesterday when I typed this up, but now they don't have so that this is incorrect now. Now it would be Fried, Evaldi, Littell, and Mize. So 141 for Fried, Evaldi with 120, Littell 103, and Casey Mize 103. Littell has a lower ERA, so that's why he's all right. So first off, I'm not gonna forget it. We got the pick of the day. Let's go over that first. I got Kade Povich over 4.5 Ks, and I got Shane, not Justin Bieber, over 5.5 Ks. Um, let's go over that first and my reasoning. All right, let's go here. Kade Povich. Let's start with him. He's facing Houston. His line is at 4.5. So I go here. Who is this? All right, we already got it on Povich. All right, line 4.5. Let's boom. We put it on the season. I'm looking at the season, 63%. There's more green than red. So I'm already liking that. I slap on my filters. Home game matchup grade. All right, now that's 50%. All right, so, all right, forget those filters. Now I'm looking at, do he have some head-to-head history? He does. Let's start there. Now, you got 3 last year and then 10 this year, which just so happened to be last week. We all remember this, right? He was the pitcher of the day that day with 10 Ks. That shit was crazy. Yeah, 10 Ks in 5 innings, 3 earned runs, only 5 hits, and he didn't let up a home run. So he did have 3 walks though. Um, so that right. So right there, I'm like, damn, his most recent performance, he went over 5 or over 4.5. You know what I mean? So what about his last 5 games? The last 5 games look great. You know, he got 5 against Oakland, 7 against Philly, 4 against the Angels, and 6 against the Tigers. Bro, I feel like he will get 5 easily. Like it was like, you know what I mean? I didn't really have to think hard on this. If he don't get it, I'll be surprised. But I really felt strong on these last 10 games, especially his last outing. So that was my rationale for Povich. And let's get into Shane, not Justin Bieber. All right. So look here, guys. Last 10 games, he only got 2 games. He haven't played this year, and he only played 2 games last year. All right. So you're like, damn, what, bro? This is not enough data to gauge, right? Really, it's not. But I'm looking at these 2 games, and I'm like, okay. He went 6 innings in both of them. He had 9 Ks and 11 Ks, bro. Like, what? Even if 2 years ago, bro, if he ain't pitched in a year, bro, and the last time he pitched, he got 9. Even Rusty, bro, I feel like he'll get 5. Like, that's just, once again, that's just my thinking, bro. Like, come on, man. So he gonna go from 11 and 9 Ks to 3 or 4, bro? No, I don't think so. That's I could be wrong, man. And he's not giving up any runs, bro. 4 hits. He's not giving up home runs, bro. I never seen the guy pitch. You know what I mean? So I'm just there we go. That's my thinking, bro. There you have it. Pick of the day. It's a 2-leg parlay with plus 263 odds as of right now. Odds are subject to change. But yeah, my pick of the day. And then now we're going to get into today's slate. We got a full slate. Some odds are not out, but we're gonna get over these four games here highlighted. So yeah, you want the pick of the day, the live parlay build, and more. Like I said, join the Dub Club, code UNK, UNK. Link is in the description. YouTube tier 3, executive tier. Link is in the description. All right. So I got all my projections for these other games here, but we're gonna break down these four. So let's slide that over. Go to FanDuel. And who do we got here? We got Boston, New York, Brian Bellow versus your boy Fried. Bellow's line is at 4.5. Let's check him out. Bellow. Ray. Brian. It's just spelled weird. All right, line 4.5. We put it on this year. It's 41%. We slap on filters. Filters don't like it. He's facing the Yankees. All right. He has head to head. Let's look at that. Seems like he'll get at least four. You know, he had this one outing last year that was not good, but looks like he's getting you at least four. They can get homers off of him, and he'll give you your 3 or 4 hits. Let's see it. Earned runs, yeah, it's averaging 2 head to head. Hits, he give you at least 3, maybe more. 50% chance he'll give you a home run. He's a 5, maybe 6 inning guy. Guess it determines how the day is going. And he will walk your ass. 2. Wow. At least twice on the Yankees, because I'm guessing he walks people that he know will get to him. So that might be a good prop for DraftKings here. Let's take a quick peek at what his walk line is. Bellow. Let's check him out. Pitcher props. His hits line is at 4.5. But the walks, yeah, 2 walks for Bellow is minus 255 odds, which it's like they know. They know he giving up walks. Pitcher outs, like I say. Let's look at his last 10. 5 games, rather. 10. Yeah, he's giving up runs and at least 4 hits, bro. Is his line is it at 5.5? Or what is his line? Ooh, that might be a good one too. I might have to whip up a hits allowed parlay just for the DraftKings users. Might have to do that. But let's go back to strikeouts. What is he gonna do, man? Bellow against the Yankees. Look at his last 10. Seems like he will. He should, right? He should. I feel like the 4 is safe. Will he go over? This 2 against Miami, is it concerning? Looking at his last 5? I would say maybe not. Miami just had a good day and they got to him, He only let up 4 hits, but 2 of them was home runs. He went 6 innings. That's the bad part. He only got 2 Ks in 6 innings, bro. But I feel like he'll go over the 4.5 against the Yankees. I feel like so. All of that just to go, just to go over. 4 is very safe. I might be frisky. I don't know. My predictions are averaging I'd say 60%. You could say I'm 60% plus, bro, on average. Some days better, some, but 60% at least. Fried, let's check him out. Fried, man, he's unpredictable, man. He's inconsistent. Like this game, he burned me. This game, you know. His line is it 4.5? No, it's 6.5. Whoa, this might be mm, let's see. Let's look at that on the season. 44%. Well, what about if he's at home and facing people as bad as Boston? It's 50%. So that doesn't help. But they do have head to head. And look at that. Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. The head to head likes it. Was any of these games recent? Yes, it was. One was back in June. He went 7 innings, 9 Ks, 2 earned runs, 6 hits. He did let up home runs in both games, mind you, but he got those Ks. He got those Ks. So head to head likes it. Season, it's like 44%. What about what have you done for me lately? Fried. Okay, he just got 6 against the Cardinals. All right. That I guess is impressive. The 3 against Houston, like I said, that was you let me down that game. I expected more than 3 out of you that game, bro. 7 against Texas, 9 against Tampa, 3 against Toronto. Hey, it's sort of kind of expected. You know, Toronto don't strike out much. What about his earned runs the last 5? Ooh. Mm. So Fried is giving up. Man, in his last 5 games, it says 4. Man, you see the 4? Like, bro, ooh, shit. Okay, that's concerning, bro. Oh my God. Hits. We gotta add. What is his line on hits? Look at this. This is bad, bro. He's averaging 6.8 hits in his last 5 games, man. All right. So hits allowed for Fried is at 5.5. We just looking at it right here. I think that is a slam dunk right here. Hits over 5 for Fried. And it's plus money. Over, man. They're trying to scare you. Like, it's not gonna happen. Bro, let's look at the last 10. It's gonna happen. All right. Wow. Hmm. Okay. So Boston gonna light his ass up. They're gonna hit him. And I believe they're gonna get a home run off of him. You know, especially by it being a division rival. Are they in Boston? Are they at New York? Oh man, come on, man. Okay, they're gonna get to him. Boston might win this game. I don't know. It's gonna be, I'm guessing over already. Whatever it is, it's gonna be over. Um, okay. Pitch count. He's a 5, 6 inning guy. Will he walk you? Yes, he will. The head to head, at least one. Yeah, he's a 6, 7 inning guy. So, all of that. The line is at 6.5 on the strikeouts, which I was like, what? But now looking at everything, hmm, damn, he just got 6. I think I'm gonna have to go with the safe 6, bro. Even though, damn, history is telling me he's gonna get 7, bro. It's telling me don't, man. Over. Fuck it. Over. All right. Don't don't follow me down this dark alley. All right. You go safe. Um, fuck that. I think I'm going over, bro. Over. All right. I might be wrong. Let me plug that in. We got Bellow over and Fried over. I may be reaching, but the data is telling me otherwise, man. Sometimes, data mixed with gut. You know what I mean? But my gut is telling me he will continue his performance against Boston. Next game, Kansas City, Detroit. The Tigers was off yesterday, so like I'm from Detroit. Whenever they off and I can't watch a Tigers game, bro, I'm like, man, what the fuck, bro? It's even the same betting. It's like, what? I ain't got no Tigers game to bet on. So, and when I bet on other games, I was one off Willie yesterday. That shit was painful. Painful. Keyshaw, painful. I reached. I reached. I had him for two HRR. Should have just had him for one. I reached. But whatever. We got the Tigers going on today. Like I said, this is the matchup of the day, in my opinion. Division rivals. Even though we got a hell of a lead on them, they've been playing somewhat decent lately, you know? And when they get together, it's always a barn burner. All right. So we got Burger and Mize. Both of their lines are at 4.5. Let's check out Burger out in Kansas City. For the season, we got it at 4.5, and it says 29%. Let's take a look. All right, look like started off the year's relief, and then he started pitching. Okay. Let's slap some filters away. Tigers matchup grade. They're saying the filters are saying he will not do it. He doesn't have any head-to-head matchup. So this is the Tigers' first time seeing him. Tigers strike out a lot. Let's look at his last 5 games. He's been averaging like 5 innings, almost 6 in some cases. 1 earned run, 3 to 4 hits, and he's given up some home runs. So the Tigers definitely could get one off of him. Let's look at his earned runs. Yeah, at least one. Hits allowed. Okay. He's averaging 3. You can get some hits off of him, though. And you can get a home run off of him. Pitch count. A 5 inning guy, I would say. Maybe 6. And he will walk you. Hmm. All right. With all that being said, let's go back to strikeouts. His last 5, I think he just played the White Sox in Minnesota. So they're on a like division swing. And he been showing out. I don't expect it to stop. So I'm slamming that over. I feel like that's free money right there. Burgered 5. And I'm gonna tell you, I give you 3 strikeouts for the Tigers, right? Riley Green, guaranteed strikeout. Javi Baez, guaranteed strikeout. Kerry Carpenter, guaranteed strikeout. All right. So there's 3 right there, you know, and they got the potential to get more than 1 strikeout. So that's 3 over. You can call me out too tomorrow in the comments in the video. Be like, hey man, you said Riley Green, Carpenter, and Baez would get a strikeout, bro. And they didn't. feel free to in the comments, bro. But I know my Tigers, that's three for you right there. He's going over. No brainer. Slam dunk. Casey Mize. Let's check him out. Now, he, on the other hand, has flashes of brilliance with his last game, fucking 10 Ks, and then he'll give you fucking two one day, bro. You never know with Mize, but what is his line at? His line is at 4.5. All right. Over 4.5. For the season, 52%. So he's, not a bad pitcher. He does give up home runs and hits, but he's not horrible as far as Cade's perspective. All right. 4.5 for the season. Let's slap some filters. Home game, matchup grade is right there. Okay. 50%. Okay. So filter's not going to help us. They do have head to head. Let's start there. Mm. And I'm not surprised looking at this data, okay? He never went over 4 games. He faced them 3 times last year and twice this year. You see this right here? 1.7 innings, you know, look, 8 hits, 4, 6, 9, 6. Yeah. See, that's the problem with Casey Mize, man. He let up the hits, bro. And occasional home run. That is his fucking problem. Look at that. 5.5 ERA. Man, yeah. And that's just on the head to head. But look at his last 5. The ERA. The hits allowed. Okay. Not bad on the hits allowed, but look at this one. Pittsburgh got his ass. Home runs, pitch count. He's look, I see some sixes in here. He's really not, man. He's not. He's not a 6 inning guy. He will walk you. Not a 6 inning guy. He did this last game, which was like, as far as his last game, I want to say that was his best game of the year. 10, yeah, best game of the year last year. And he had a good game. 4 earned runs though, off 4 hits. 6.3 innings pitched. He didn't let up a homer though, but he got 10 Ks. That was crazy. Um, damn. He never went over 4.5 against Kansas City. And I'm gonna just stick with that 4, bro. That safe ass 4. I don't think he goes over, but I do think he get the 4. He could go over actually, and it's plus money if you want to be, you feeling froggish, take that leap. You know, I'm gonna stay right there at 4. All right, let's plug that in. We got Burger over and Mize for 4. Let's go to the next game. You got Minnesota versus the White Sox, another division matchup in the AL Central. You got Zebie Matthews and Aaron Savale. Matthews' line is at 5.5, and Savale's line is at 4.5. Let's check out Zebie Matthews. It sounds like a news commentator name, like I'm Zebie Matthews. Here with tonight's news. All right. Well, 5.5, Zebie. Over. Boom, boom. 5.5. Season. 70%. Hmm? Zebie's been on fire. The season likes it. With just at least 4, bro. Okay. Season likes it. Away games. Matchup grade. The filters like it. It's a division rival, so he should have some head-to-head, but he don't. The White Sox never saw him. He just got 6 against the Tigers, 9 against the Yankees. Faced the Tigers twice. Uh, I think he gets. Is it? Damn, it's over 5.5. Shit. Does he get 6 against the White Sox, bro? Hmm. Let's see. Let's look at the recent stat lines versus White Sox batters. And if we look here, we see some greens. Hurston Waldrop, Burgett, who's pitching tonight, okay, against the Tigers. Troy Melton, Flaherty did it. Okay. Um, hmm. Logan Gilbert, Tanner Bybee, who or Woo, my bad. Okay, looking at that, and looking at his season numbers, why not, bro? He'll get 6. Or just go with that safe ass 5, bro. And the way these pitchers been doing me, man, when I've been putting my faith into them, they've been showing their ass, bro. So I'm gonna just hold safe at 5, bro. Hold safe at 5. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's look at his last 5 as far as earned runs. He'll give up 1. Hits allowed 5, maybe more. Um, that's the concerning part. Home runs, concerning. He's averaging 1, giving up 1. Pitch count, not a 6 inning guy. Will he walk you? Yes, he will. Huh. Okay. Um, on to Surveil. Let's see what he's talking about. Matthews 5. Oh, strikeouts 4.5. For the season, it's 38%. Mm. What about with some filters? Matchup grade. Filters don't like it. But what I'm seeing, that 4 is safe. He has head-to-head history. Let's check it out. Most recent, these both were last year. He got 5 and 4 Ks. So at least 4. But we look at these earned runs and hits here. He's letting up some hits. In his last outing, he let up 2 home runs. So let's look at his last 5 games. Last 5 games, not bad from a K perspective. He got 3 against Kansas City, which is kind of expected. Earned runs. All right. These 3 games he didn't get up none, but these last 2 though, he kind of let the floodgates open. Yeah, same thing with hits on these last 2 games. So his last 2 games, he haven't been, you know, he could be a 6 inning guy, but I guess it depends. And he will give you a walk. He'll give you 1. Let's see, strikeouts. I think we're gonna go with that 4, bro. 4 is safe. 4 is safe. They both got the potential to go over, man. They do. But we'll go for it. We'll see what happens. Now on to the last game. Um, they back at it again. They just faced each other not too long ago. You got the Dodgers and the Padres fighting for number one in their division. This is going to be another hype matchup right here. Um, you got Blake Snell versus you Darvish. Let's see, Snail or Snell, whatever. His line is at 5.5 over 5.5. Hmm. We're on the head to head already, so let's talk about the head to head. And this was recently 6 innings, 3 Ks, no earned runs, 5 hits, no home runs. Okay. All right. I remember uh, he did let me down in this game. I remember because of this game in my report, I was like, oh, yeah, he should go over, and he didn't. He let me down, man. That was, you know, and now they're about to face each other again. Just based off of this, man, I would go under, you know, just based off of that. That's the last game he played, too. Let's look at the season, though. Season 40%, which has only been 5 games. So, not much data to go with, right? He only played 5 games, and most recent one was against these same people. Now, does he have a bounce back game from 3 and get 3 more Ks? And it took him 6 innings to get those 3 Ks. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. So I could be wrong. These motherfuckers have been showing their ass like, oh, you want to take my under? Okay, I'll show you my flashes of brilliance. But I don't think so in this one, bro. I don't think so. I think this is a safe under right here. He might get 4. He might even get 5, but I just don't see the 6, man. I don't see it. I don't see it under 5.5. Let's look at the rest of his stats. Yeah. Hits, yes. He'll give you at least 3, up to 5. Home runs, he haven't really gave up much. Pitch count, he's a 5 inning, maybe 6. Will he walk you? Yes, twice. 5, maybe 6 innings. So there's the breakdown on Snell. Let's check out Darvish. Darvish. Let's see his line. Over 4.5 for the season. 63%. You haven't played that many games though. Only 8 games. So we slap on some filters. Home game, match upgrade. That doesn't help. So we reset. We just look at his. Do we got any head to head? He does. Let's check it out. It's a division rival, so they know each other pretty well. And if you see here, he's going 6 innings, going 5+6. Depends if they get to him or not. Don't give up many hits, but they do seem to get some home runs off of him. With the most recent being 5 days ago. He got 5 on him, 5 strikeouts. Hmm. Last 5. likes it. Last 10. Yeah. Hmm. 4.5. Hmm. Going with that safe fast four, guys. He could go five. He could, man. Two motherfuckers got me hesitant. I'm gonna have to whip up two variations, a spicy and a safe, bro. That's how, you know, it's like first line spice. And I'd be like, nah, Jay will chill, bro, chill. And I like, all right, let's go safe. So we got Darvish for four. Um, Darvish. And there you have it. The live parlay build with a juicy plus 3,434 odds. Um, $5 to get you almost 200. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna plug this in um and see what it do. Let's recap over the report here. My pick of the day, Kade Povich and Bieber to go over at plus 263 odds. Our matchup of the day, that Kansas City Detroit. Um, we went over the live parlay build. And let me remind you want access to all these picks. It's three ways. Dub Club, use code UNK, UNK. You get 50% off your first month. The YouTube tier 3 and executive tier. Link is in the description. Join the Discord. It's popping. Let's see what it do today, guys. If you made it this far, drop a like. I appreciate you for your time, and let's get this money.